Hello, it's Pre here with another quick car video for you, with another message that God put on my heart. And the message is, stop being the sacrificial lamb. Okay, and what I mean by that is there are people out here who believe that they are supposed to sacrifice this one life that God gives them to be miserable and unhappy because they're sacrificing what they want to do for the good of other people. Okay, so point number one is you have the right to live this one life how you desire to live it, your heart's passion. That's your purpose. You have the right to do that. So just own the life that you want. Like, write down the life that you want. Imagine yourself living this life and make moves. We all should make moves every day towards this dream life that we want. But if it doesn't fit into what other people think it should be, if other people feel like, well, you got this time, you should sacrifice this to help me out and do this, or you have this type of whatever, you should sacrifice this to help me with this, and you have the life that you want in your mind, and you have certain like a compass in you. And what I mean by that is sometimes God can give you like intuition or a compass of steps that you can take every day towards the life that He put in you. Then go with it. Sometimes you may have to upset people, and you're not trying to upset people, but just know that you have the right to live the life that God put on your heart. And by going after it, you will actually be helping more people. Once you get there, getting your purpose, you can help more people. And it gives other people the freedom to live their life as well. They see you living your life, going after your God-given purpose, and it gives them permission to do it as well. So you're actually doing more help than harm by stop people pleasing and stopping being the sacrificial lamb and going after what God put on your heart. And during the journey, everyone's not going to understand every step you make. They're not gonna. They're gonna think you should go left when you're going right. That's okay. That is okay. You don't have to, be open, but everyone doesn't have to understand everything that you're doing. They don't have to understand it. It's okay. Okay, so number two, I strongly suggest that you give from your abundance. Meaning, when you stop being a sacrificial lamb, it doesn't mean you don't help people. It doesn't mean you can't help people anymore. It doesn't mean you can't give to people at all. But you're just giving in a different way. You're giving from your abundance, not from scarcity. And a good guide to tell whether you're giving from abundance or if you're giving from like an empty cup is how you're feeling. If someone needs you to help out, or you need to give time somewhere, you need to be physically involved, physically present, and you can do it. It's a joy to help. You want to do it. It's not like it's fitting in with your goals. It's fitting in with your desire to help. God is putting it on your heart to help. Then that is giving from your abundance, because when you give from your abundance, it's going to feel good for that person receiving, and it's going to feel good from you giving. Because believe it or not, when you don't give from your abundance, it's not good for either person. Because when you're being a sacrificial lamb or people pleasing, and you think you're, doing right by the other person, a lot of time people can feel your resentment. People can feel sometimes your manipulation if you really don't want to do it and you're doing because you want to manipulate them in some way, and it ends up not feeling good to either party. You ran ragged and that person feels like a burden. Who wants to feel like a burden? So yeah, giving from your abundance is just giving from your overflow of stuff that you already have. Like it's not going to hurt you. It shouldn't hurt you. It shouldn't like have you struggling. You know, if someone asks you for money and you give them money, it should be from their overflow. God blessed you to be a blessing to other people, and you gave to them, and you don't even need it back. Like, God's going to give it right back to you. You don't need it back. God bless you. I gave you a gift because I gave from my overflow. Like, I'm not struggling to give you that. And same thing with time. I'm not struggling on time. I have the time to give you. It feels good to give you that time. I'm giving you time, and I don't actually need it right back either. Like, remember, I gave you this. No. Okay, and point number 3, why you should stop being a sacrificial lamb, because you're actually displaying arrogance. That's right, arrogance. So when you decide to be the sacrificial lamb and you tell yourself that this person isn't competent, they can't do this, it's not going to be done unless I do it. I have to be the sacrificial lamb in this way, because if I don't, no one else is going to do it, even though I'm feeling tired, I'm feeling ran through, like I can't do it. You are being arrogant, because God is God, and he was God before you and he's God after you, and he can use anything in any avenue. The same God that gave you the competence, the intellect, the wherewithal to do whatever it is or to help these people can give it to somebody else, or give them energy or give them strength to do it themselves. God will make a way. It's very arrogant. Last but not least, which goes with the arrogance, is kind of flowing through that, is knowing that you don't have to be the sacrificial lamb. Knowing that it doesn't have to be you. So many people, which I said, like I just said, is arrogant, feel like they have to be the sacrificial lamb because God won't raise anybody else up to do it. It won't be help because they don't see it. Even if you don't see it right now, have some faith. Have some faith. No, it doesn't have to be you. And this looks like, just letting go, releasing it, and knowing that God's going to raise up somebody else. Because if you're not getting joy from it, because once again, that giving and receiving is supposed to be something pleasant for both parties. If it's no longer pleasant for you, you're having these horrible feelings, you're feeling like it's killing you and wearing you out, you're not operating in your gift, and you're not giving to the world what you could be giving. You're not. You're doing yourself and you're doing other people a disservice. So rest in your faith and know that it doesn't have to be you, and it's actually arrogant to think that it has to be. It doesn't. Give yourself freedom. Okay, so that's all my points. I took way longer than I wanted to. I have to go. I hope this message helped somebody. If it did, please put in the comments which point helped the most, resonated with you the most, and please like and please subscribe. All right, bye. Till next time.